Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice. Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
In keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher. 60 seconds. Now.
received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around us to suit our needs.
Heading there now.
No need to ask twice.
Double time. I can do that. heading to that location.
Moving on target location.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
For the cause.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Overwatch.
I'll keep it under watch. On my way. Overwatch. Enemy activity.
Moving to position.
Moving to designated position. Got it. Moving. I see the path. Got it covered.
I'm on the move. There's something out there. Closing on target position now.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Heading out. Guide my hand. Location confirmed.
Got it covered.
Covering now. My watch begins.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Agreed. Maintaining this area. Rolling. Okay.
Okay. Scanning.
Eyes on the rise. Covering now.
Roger that.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
A forceful measure! We fight on equal terms.
Target neutralized.
Still moving!
Not even close. That didn't feel good.
You will pay the price! Nothing of interest here. No one will shed a tear. I have what we
The
needed.
strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
On the move.
Get it together.
Moving. No longer a threat.
Agreed.
Ready to rock.
Let's rock.
Maintaining this area. Covered.
Scanning.
Headed there now. On Overwatch. I trust in your command. My watch begins. The invaders are moving.
Moving to Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now. The path is clear.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Understood. I got nothing.
Target disabled.
I'm under fire! A focused strike of power! The Elders have lost another!
-1-5, you're near the target position. on target location.
Position confirmed.
Holding position.
In position. Look at them run!
Back online.
Ready to go.
Affirmative, covering now.
As you order. I'll stay put. Moving to Overwatch.
Understood. Moving out. Overwatch.
Moving to position. I'm on it. You have my trust. Holding this position. They're out there.
On Overwatch.
Scanning. For the cause.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
This world is ours! Another lackey falls. I comply.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
The enemy strikes true! Moving on target location.
Adjusting sights.
Guide my hand. Be wary of my mark. Do you understand now? My power marks you.
I'm on the move. Enemies down. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
-1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charge.
We must never allow these dissidents to fill our hearts with fear. Their victory today is a minor footnote in history, a small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth for us.
Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it. Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond. Commander, the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the Resistance.
Mux, do you dream of understanding the nonsense that's constantly being spewed in your face whenever you step outside in our lovely little world? Well, good news. Expert translators among the Resistance are hard at work deciphering the bullshit of the Advent language. Soon you too will be able to confuse and intimidate your friends. Isn't it awesome?
Commander, to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander. I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Commander, to engineering.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time. There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. On the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running. It's been slow going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship. Most of the primary systems are now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs. My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come up with something new, something the aliens won't expect.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
This new Templar operative may be a bit unique, but so far everything seems on the level. We're receiving the position of the Templar HQ now. We don't know much about these Templars, so it might be worth sticking around here for a while, as well as contacting Geist, their leader.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders give us nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy aided by technology of our own design to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants.
Commander, one of our Resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating. Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
A new chance to disrupt the Elders' plans has presented itself, and my followers are eager to proceed. Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone. Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
been tracking a weak Advent signal moving through this region. It looks like a data vault, probably stowed aboard one of their trains. Initial analysis suggests the data may be tied to the aliens' latest project, so we're moving in to lock it down. Secure the AO and remove any hostile forces protecting the train. Then seize the assets by whatever means necessary. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Roger that. Enemy squad located.
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
Solid copy. Move, move, move!
Location confirmed. Scanning. Moving. Heading there now.
That's affirmative. I have eyes on the enemy. Already there.
Let's do this.
Scanning.
Headed there now.
That's affirmative.
Heading there now.
Closing on target position now.
Heading to that location.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Eyes on the prize.
Affirmative. Covering now.
sight!
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Kill confirmed.
Moving! Moving to Overwatch.
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time. Moving!
Heading there now. Enemy destroyed. Could use some ammo over here.
Moving to position. Enemy down! Come get some!
move!
Got some advent here. Roger that. We're near the objective.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Looks a little ugly.
That all you got?
Stepping off.
Moving out.
Let's do this.
Menace 1-5, you're almost out of time. The detonator is about to blow.
Ready to engage.
Ready to engage.
Running!
Overwatch!
Scanning.
Menace 1-5. The target package has been destroyed. We're not gonna recover anything from this site. Lock down the AO and eliminate all remaining hostiles.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Moving to designated coordinates. Enemies down!
Heading to that location.
Moving out! Hostiles pacified.
Shot failed to connect. I'm running low on ammo. What's the young gut now? Kill! Moving on target location. This one's gonna be bright. Grenade out!
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. The current area of operation is secure.
Victorious Advent peacekeeping forces will be honored by the speaker this evening. All citizens without a valid work exemption are required to attend.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty. Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
You once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
Commander,
Commander.
I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings. Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about these gene therapy clinics lately. It's tempting, right? You can treat your body like garbage and stop in for a quick tune-up and you're good to go. Of course, if you believe the rumors, you might also get yourself turned into an Advent burger.
Pretty sure I saw that on an album cover decades ago.
Local resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe. Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. Science is eager to begin, Commander.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built. Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Setting course for India.
Commander, I must ask for your help with an operation critical to the Resistance.
Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
Commander, you should be aware, we're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
One of the Resistance factions sent some kind of expeditionary force into an area that we know to be completely overrun by the Lost. Don't ask me what they were doing down there, but now they've gotten themselves stranded, and the Resistance is asking for our help. We'll have to do what we can to avoid being overrun. Resistance expedition is trapped not far from your position, and the VIP is using a remote turret to hold off the Lost. We only have one clear access point to the area, so get to the target's location and escort them back to the entry point for extraction. The whole place is overrun with Lost. Don't bother trying to outgun them. After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Moving!
Wait. Are those... humans?
It appears the alien devices dropped during the first invasion had a degenerative effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to rapidly decay while maintaining primitive organic functions. Approach with caution, Commander. They are certainly dangerous.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Hostile neutralized. Moving out.
Good to go!
On the move. Hostiles pacified. Closing on target position now.
Heading out! No need to ask twice.
Good riddance. On the move.
Kill confirmed.
Moving to designated position. Hostiles pacified.
Enemies down. Running dry! I'm on the move!
Here, catch! These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them. The expedition has limited ammo reserves. If that turret runs out, the Lost are going to make quick work of them. We need to reach the group before that happens.
Already there!
Confirmed. Got it covered.
Confirmed. No longer a threat. I'll get him next time. Burning through ammo fast!
Good riddance. Weapons burn ammo fast! Let's do this. Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you. They're almost out of ammo for the turret, Commander. We have to get moving. Moving to position. Enemy down. Gonna need to reload soon. Hostile neutralized. Ready to go. No rounds.
Enemy destroyed. Ready to engage.
Turret's down.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Scanning. Enemy eliminated.
The turret just ran dry of ammo. They've got nothing to hold back the loss now. Menace 1-5, get to their position on the double.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
The VIP is secure, Commander. If we can spare the manpower, we should try to bring the escort in as well. Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from overrunning this area. They're already closing in.
Target disabled. No problem. Closing on target position now. Position confirmed. Enemy eliminated. Gonna need to reload soon. Nailed him. Negative ammo. I'm spent. Shock.
Okay. Overwatch. Oh yeah! Nailed him. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Not good. Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you get overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors can keep up with. Headed there now. Hostile neutralized. Kill confirmed. Running dry on ammo.
On it! Rolling. Target neutralized. I give you strength. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Reloaded. Affirmative. Covering now. We're green to go.
Good to go.
Target neutralized.
riddance. Running dry!
Will do. Taken care of. On reserves. Enemy destroyed. Weapons empty. Can engage.
Location confirmed.
Locked and loaded. Firebrand is the VIP safely on board the Sky Ranger. That's affirmative.
Affirmative.
It's down! Enemies down! Target disabled. Burning through ammo fast! Target eliminated. Oh yeah! Negative! Weapons dry! Adjusting aim! Kill confirmed. Missed the target. Running dry!
Evac confirmed.
We've recovered the VIP's escort. We'll get her patched up and ready to redeploy into the field. pushing towards the evac point. No matter what you do, you're never gonna make a dent in the Lost. There's just too many coming in.
No longer a threat. Kill confirmed. Weapons burning ammo fast. Nailed him. Negative ammo. Spent.
Roger that.
Affirmative. Ten-4. Go, go, go! Stepping off!
Moving on target location. Hostiles pacified. Back online. Negative. Weapons dry.
I'm going. Ready to boogie.